New job starting then. Big pool refurb. Aaron's here ready to go. 40 by 20 pool with a 10 by 5 Roman end. Cover's going to be coming off, cleaned at the same time. Whole pool is tiled, they're all coming off. And then all the loose fiberglass underneath is going to be coming off. And then it's going to have a new on-site liner from Aquaflex. Got some ice on the cover this morning. So this pool actually used to be a liner. They then got rid of that, they fiberglassed it and tiled on top of it. The tiles have been falling off for around 10 years. So before the season I've been having to drain the pool and patch them up every year. It's now just got to a point where a full pool refurb is needed. So it's going to be relined by the guys from Aquaflex in an on-site liner, which is much better than a bag liner. And the pattern the customer's gone for, ceramics Artinia, which I reckon will look great on this pool. So all the tiles off the pool, as you can see. Now we're just down to the fiberglass. So this pool actually used to be a liner pool. It's got panels along the walls and then the floor and stuff screeded and whatnot. After their liner had gone, they decided to fiberglass it all and then tile on top of the fiberglass. Held up for a while, but the tile started popping off maybe about 10 years ago. I had to come in, I was doing like patchwork for the old company I used to work for. Now, they're going for an on-site liner. Different to a bag liner, which is what they had before. All the fittings have been recovered. Well, apart from one of the main drains. So obviously they all used to be liner fittings. One return over there, one return here. 2 main drains, 2 skimmers, one there, and then 2 lights, one there, and then one here. So yeah, this main drain here was unrecoverable, so, or it was just in a mess. So that's been cut out. We're gonna have to put a new one in, so we're just gonna have to elbow up, put a new main drain pot. in there. And then any loose fiberglass like this is coming off. That's come from up there, and everything else which is sort of holding in place will stay. It's going to have some underlay under the new liner to hide any sort of imperfections, and then also the liner itself is a lot thicker than a bag liner as well, so can't wait to see that. Another loose bit I'll have to come off. As you can see, this one here has got hydrostatic, so any water around the pool, this will lift up and let the water come in, so no problems there. Currently pressure testing the pipework there, and we just started on the main drain. That held pressure, so that's all good. We'll test the skimmers next, and then go on to the returns, and hopefully they are okay. We'll see. How was the returns?
Yeah, the returns are good.
Main drain's good. Skimmers holding pressure.
I'm glad I weren't standing in front of that.
Returns are holding pressure as well, so good news all round for the pipe work. Oh, bit of ice in there.
Yeah, I feel that.
Time to get the skimmers empty. You know what we're going to be using. So I'm putting the new main drain in. I've had to do a little bit of chiseling around so I can get this back in. I'm gonna have to elbow down and then another 90 back towards the pipe. But I've made enough room around it. That's ready to be glued together. New main drain is in then, we just need to get that filled up, sand and cement around it. And now it's time to clear the old sand and cement from where the loose copings were. Yeah, all these copings come loose, and then these three here as well. 1, 2, 3. So I'm getting all this old sand and cement, which is pretty loose anyway, getting that up so we can relay the new ones. There's 2 over there. All the copings up, all the loose debris in the wheelbarrow. I need to go and chuck this in the skip now. So this one is ready, well, nearly. Needs a good hoover out before aquaflex come on Monday. But copings are all down. Aaron's done a good job. They're all back down. All the rust, any bits of rust that was showing has been painted over so that don't come through the liner anymore. But yeah, ready for aquaflex Monday morning. Start installing, well, they'll be doing first the underlay and then the liner. Actually, the first thing they need to do is install a profile which goes right the way around the top of the pool. Normally with bag liners, which you see mostly in my videos, they're able to use liner lock which the liner hooks into. With the on-site liners, they can heat weld the liner material to the profile to hold it in place. Sometimes you can actually use liner lock if it's been there from a previous bag liner, which is then having an on-site liner. But there's none here, so they're going to have to use the profile. Next up, they're going to be installing the felt underlay. This is going on the walls and the floors, and they use a spray adhesive to hold it to the wall. And there we are, even with the 5,000 litre tank giving us a head start with the filling, it still took 7 days to fill up the rest of the pool. But it's now full and it's looking great. I think the customer's very pleased with it. We just need the summer to come round now. The guys from aquaflex done an amazing job to get this done in 5 days. It was a bit tricky at some stages, but they got over it. So if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I post a video. Anyway, that is that job done. Holly your boy for the pool work.